Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we're going to do the 100-day project, and I said I had this box of things to prepare for putting in journals. So actually I just pulled those out because that's what we're going to do today, but I just thought I'd go through the types of things that I'm putting in here. I don't even remember. So just I've got all my folded pieces of double-sided printed digitals that I've sort of torn and prepared, and they're ready to go. And then obviously I'll probably have to resize them. And then I have just I've got some folded ephemera, some folded vellum. Let's just put this down so you can see better. That's just a folded book page. And then I've got some folded vellum too to put in. Only a few of those, probably need to print more up. And then this is just a piece of lovely old ephemera, and I'll probably put more in there. Then plain pieces of paper, I need to put more in there. I'm going to put some straw paper folded in there as well. And then just a variety of old, super old book pages. This is an old one of those letters, and I folded it back on itself so that, because this is where it's all flowery, so I folded it back on itself and glued it down. So now that's not got no issues, that one. And these are other ones, leftover bits from those letters. And I've glued them to this paper, and I've folded it up. So I've left them like that because I need to size them according to, there's a piece that I've prepared. I need to resize them according to whatever book I decide to use. There's some more book pages. I'll put those with the other ones. Some of this I prepared a while ago, and some I've sort of put in here now. Like not now, in the last few days. That's just an old letter. This is one of my old scanned book pages there. Here's some more of those letters. This one I repaired. Oh no, I didn't. See that one? I might refold that one and glue it onto itself. That one too. There's some more book pages. I think if you have these things, that's just some double-sided printed digitals that I might use. Now this I made quite a while ago. Let me know if you want to do that. That's an envelope, and then that's a piece of digital. And then I was going to glue it on a page, and it could be a tuck, maybe a tuck that way, and a flip out. That's what that one is. I'll put that one over there. Oh, I haven't done, I'll do that, have a look at that. I'm not sure if I like those, so I've never done them with you. There's some more book page, journal pages. Oh, they're envelopes. So that's in that side. I need to sort of sort it a little bit better. And then here, these are the hinged pages. We did those together. Let's move the box, not those. These are all hinged pages, all of these. And we did lots of those together, and I think I might have added a few extras here and there. So they're all hinged pages. You never have enough of those. At the back, I think I've got some old things that I did a couple of years ago in the 100-day project when you guys gave me the themes. What's this one? This is a journal page. Well, yes. Oh, yeah, I remember doing that. That was going to be a journal page, and with the flips. That took a long time to do that because you've got to do all sides. I'll put that at the back. And this was another one I did in that 100-day project, just prepared the journal page. But that will have to go into a big book. And what's this one? Oh, that's another one I did in that 100-day project. That was the summertime theme, I remember, and I made the kit. So that's meant to be used in a journal, and I've never used it. So I'm keeping them because I need to remember. So that way I can do them again. Now here, what do we have? I've been making things just to get my mojo going. So I wanted to play with the envelopes. So I've done envelopes because I thought, what if I were, you know how we made the envelope journal, but what if I were to put, make groupings of envelopes that can then be incorporated into a hardcover book? So that's what my thoughts were with these. So I sort of started preparing them in all different ways, like double-sided printed paper, and then adding an envelope on the end. Made a pocket there and just added some That's not an envelope, that's just with a piece of paper. This is an envelope one again. Just adding journal pages as well. And then that's one of the envelopes I made, and I attached it there, and then like so. So you can do all kinds of variations. Here I used one that's a recycled envelope. This is not envelope, this is a pocket. No, this was just an old piece of beautiful book page that I had doubled over, and I'd left a bit for a hinge, and it was flying around. I made it with you guys, and I never finished it. And I put a pocket on it, so I just attached it to a page. That should really go in the hinged, although it's got a pocket. So these are all ones with pockets. This is an envelope that I made with you guys, and I attached it to a book page, and I made that a tuck there. This is a bag hinged. That's more the hingey section. And then this is another, see, just simple, very simple envelope-y attaching. And what I did was I left the top here, across the top here, so that if I had to shorten it, I can cut the bottom off and re-glue it. So I didn't lose the top. There was one that I made a boo-boo, so I'll have to keep that one for a tall journal. That's an art page attached to a pocket. And then this one, what did I do here? Oh, this is, I folded over this piece. This was an envelope. And then when I folded it over, I created a tuck as well. We'll keep that one out. Oh, I haven't kept any out really. And I think I made these with you not that long ago, these ones. That's another envelope attached to a pocket. Oh, and that was one I did in the 100-day project a couple of years ago. That was also, that was the summertime kit too. I must have made a few. And that's going to, I've done that like that, so it must be going to glue down onto something. So that would go in a very big journal, and I've never used it. I'll put that over there with those. Okay, so that's those. I'll put them back, just bear with me, like this. And just keep out what we might do. That's fairly simple. That's just an envelope attached to a page. Don't need those. I want to keep out these more complex ones, just to remind me as we go and what I did. I don't know if I've got any double-sided pages at the moment, so we won't do that one. We'll do these ones that I don't need double-sided pages. Put those aside. And then in the smaller pockets, I've made all of these things with you guys. That's a little paddy wallet. I don't know why I put that in. Oh, because it's meant to glue. I don't know. I made these. I think these were some of the videos that I did when I was in Australia. But they're in this box because they can be stitched into a signature. We've done these all before. But these are the types of things I'm keeping in the box because they can be stitched into the signature. I just have to remember. That's why I've got to have them all in a box. So we've done these together. That was an envelope. Oh no, that was a page I folded up and did that. That one, that was a bag. I don't think I have many of those bags. These are cute stitched in. I should do those. That's an old one. I think I did that a few years ago. These are all older, these ones. But they were the original ones that I did. And then that's one that's not decorated. So that's in that pocket. And then in the other pocket is some more with the envelope. So I've done this, so we'll keep that out. And that's got a little tuck there, so that's a good one. That's similar. Oh, that's an incomplete one. Something. That's attached to an envelope that I made with a folded up book page. That's good to remember. I want to make a whole lot. Oh, these are not even decorated. They shouldn't be in there. They should be in that's prepared, folded to decorate, to put in a journal that way. And this is one of Tina's. We've done those from Shabby Dabby, and they need to go in my other box. And this is an envelope that I made that I attached to another envelope, and I like that idea. And I didn't make that a tuck because I actually thought that's quite nice. I would just leave that. I wouldn't decorate it. So that's that one, and those ones. That needs to go in the to-do box. And that's just simple. We'll leave that aside. And these, this is something I'm playing around with. I wasn't so happy with that, so we won't look at that. And that's another idea for another time to revisit, because I did that many years ago. Okay, so I'll keep that box over there. And as you know, just sometimes just sit and add to it. Right, so I've been warming up a bit today. I'll show you what I did to warm up because I've got lots of scraps. I've done a carol roll, I call them. A carol collage roll, carol laws, where you do the book pages all attached. I've done them long ways because I thought if I cut that like that, there, it's a nice tall tag, but I could also cut it there and do a nice big journal card. I can get a better proportion, I think, out of it. So look how I did quite a long, might be a meter. So I just sat there and did that, and just to get myself warmed up. So I haven't cut it up, and I haven't done anything on the reverse side because I would need to decide if I wanted to, words are eluding me, make them into journal cards or pockets, or, you know, tags or pockets or tucks. Right, so let's get cracking. We've done a lot of chitter chatter today. Put that on the floor. That's left over from yesterday. I want to get to my journal paper. So there's a bit of pile of stuff here. Here we go. All kinds of papers that we can use. So I'm going to use some of these pretty art pages too. Not those. So I kind of need them to be bigger pieces because then I fold them on themselves. Do a couple of those and then we'll get other papers. I'm just going to chuck everything on the floor. Grab those, put those there. Now, you know, I could have organised myself before, but that's just not how it works with me, is it? So let's see if there's anything that I like here. I always love my blue. That's digital Curio. They're pretty. Might use one of hers. More blue. I mean, there will be a limit to how many I can do, so I guess I shouldn't pull out too many pages of any type. So we can get a nice variety. And then we have these papers. Oops, tassels. I bought some tassels. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. I just bought them because I like them. I've got lots of this one printed out. I'll use that one. This was my bodgy one that I'll just use for collaging. Love that. Let's pull that one out. It's a little scrap. Okay, let's get started with those and then see how we go. Now, I do have these, I've got some bags, I've got some of these wonderful envelopes that I bought from the wholesaler. Someone asked me where did I get them. I bought them from the wholesaler here. And they have the flaps at the top, so they have to be hinged. But then, so I made sure I pulled out some, this is just a craft one with a window. I need to be careful to put my window at the top, because if I need to trim it down, I don't want to chop my window off, and I've got a glassine one, and I've only got one of those. I might have to hop up and grab a couple more. Actually, I will do that now before we start. Oh, I found just, oh, that's a vintage one. Cool. Might as well use it rather than hoard it. Let's see. See if I can get the flap off that one. That's a recycled one. I need to put these aside because I was going to fold those on back onto it themselves. So I'll put those over there. Okay, let's sit forward And I still have a few more things to do with the ephemera, but we'll do that another time. We'll have a break from that. And let's just start playing with our envelopes. So if I take this one, this is obviously easier. So what I would do is attach it to this one, like so. So let's do that. It's very, very simple what I'm doing. If I can pull off, why can't I get that? There we go, got it. Sort of line them up, and I'm not putting them like flush on the crease. I'm leaving a few millimeters, a couple of millimeters, or one and a bit millimeters, because that way I can insert pages if I want to, and it's not going to crash into the crease. So that's that. And then I'm going to take, so I need to create some space here. I'm going to take some, put all my envelopes to one side. And they're pretty quick things to make if you're organised. Like the way I inserted if you're organised. And then I'm going to tear off my edges. Now this is white on the other side, so I'm going to create a pocket. There we go. I might need to tear it down further, I'll just see. Oh, come on. I wouldn't know why you're being so tough there on the corner. Talking to the paper, as you do. Okay. So I've got this here. Now, I would need, see my bird, I'm going to think about this because my bird is, I don't want to fold it around the corner, so I'm thinking I might, this is how I worked it out, put that there. You could even clip it, just reaches. Put your bird there, is that kind of straight? And then wrap it round, like so, put your crease. And then I'm going to fold it back on itself, not quite to the crease, but to there. And I'm going to glue that down, and that is going to be a pocket. Now, some of them I did put a gusset, in the sense that, you know, I had a little flap, so they were not such tight pockets. This one I'm just going to leave it as it is, because I don't want to do any folding, and that's just going to go there, and that's going to glue on there. Now, what I could do here is cover that first, so I can take it all off. I know where to glue it, so let's glue this down first. So what I need to do is grab my Tombow glue, close my Giotto stick, put that, that's my one I use on fabric. It's the same glue, it's just the mushy one. When I need more glue, a lot of glue mushes off, so I use that when I'm gluing fabric. So I'm going to glue this onto itself to create my big tall pocket. And I can imagine there's limitless variations that you can do. Just trim off if it's not quite right, and then grab my semicircle so I know it's a pocket. You don't even, it doesn't even have to be a pocket really. It could be just glued onto itself and just a pretty page, because we do have pockets galore. And here I'm going to snip more or less in the center as well. And then I just need to deal with this little bit here and here. So, oh, I thought I didn't need my scraps, so I covered them all up. Let's see what I have. Just grab a scrap of some sort and glue it. I'm not even checking. I'm just gluing. Actually, I could just glue the top. No, I'll glue it on the bottom. And when I put this on, I'm going to put it up there, you see? So that way if I have to trim, I'm not losing any of my pockets. So then what I do is just get my glue. I am going to glue it along there as well. Whoops. And there. And I'm sure you can't see, there. So just around the 3 sides, put this on like so. Flip it over, and there we have a pocket attached there. Now it's glued down here, it's glued there and there. And if you wanted, you could put a little something there. We could put a little strip of paper there if we wanted, but I don't want to bulk it up. I think it will be fine. And that is the first one done. See how quick that is? And then we can opt to add some pages in there, and that can be one signature. I thought that might be a little bit of fun, just a little bit. Okay, so let's do another type. So what I could do here is, let me think about this. I've got this one. I want my thing at the top, so I could attach that there. I wonder if I attach that one there and I can attach something there. Let's try that. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to put glue all over it. Okay, then I'll grab this, and I mean it could be a boo-boo, who knows. Where's the top? That's the top. So I have to remember, I might have to, you know, trim off. So that's going to glue there, like so. But then I'm going to take my scissors and trim this off. I might trim off a little bit and then just glue that shut. I just need to get a wet one. There is just too much fun to be had. Put a little bit of glue here. Now the reason why I trimmed it is because I don't want to glue all of that, because I might make this one a side tuck. Because otherwise you have to have a million long tags put in things. So that's going to glue there. We haven't checked that. Look at that. So then we've got 2 levels. And then of course these further things happen. We put something down here to close that up, cut down along there across the top. There other things do happen, or I could even, this one I could even fold up and create a pocket there. That's an interesting thought. So yeah, different new things do happen to them, but like they all get decorated and that sort of thing. But I don't want to do that until I've what do I want to say? Here we go. This is what I want to use. This one, or until I've sort of decided, you know, what my theme is. Or I could do a bag. I could attach the bag to that. Or I could attach this to it. I'd attach it down there and trim that off. That could be interesting, and have that as a tuck. Or I could make something from another, I do like to do this. I might take this one actually. This is what I like to use these. So, and I would recommend just making up a whole lot of plain ones. So that way, and always keep one of each type, which I don't always do. But keeping one of each type is the ideal thing. So that way we always remember. Let's tear this off. So this is a new thing for me, that what I'm doing here. I haven't, okay, I haven't done this before, really, with the envelopes. I have prepared pages before with these kind of folds and things, but just attached to a single piece of paper. But I haven't done it like this before. So this one is going to go on there. I'm wondering, do I want to? So what I could do actually is I could attach that to there. That's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to attach that to there. It's a bit sticky. So let's put this paper under here so we don't get glue everywhere. Put my glue here. Whoa. I can't stand the way I do that. It's a shocker. Okay, slide you up. I think these envelopes might be, you know, sort of die cut, and when they're die cut, they get some sort of ridge on them, and it always cuts into the glue. I'm really struggling, aren't I? Okay, so I need to slide this up here. Is it straight? Put that on there. So that will be on the inside. And then, see, this is where you could attach a double-sided printed page. That could have been glued around 3 sides and been a tuck. And then you could have a pull-out page. But I'm going to do a pocket, because I need so many pockets. I always put lots of pockets in my journals. I can't help myself. So that's going to go there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear a bit off. And go into my scraps. Oh, the bashes are here. And when I say the bashes, for anybody who's new, they are the builders next door. They've started bashing. Okay, I've just put a crease there to see where to fold it. And I'm just going to create the little thing. It's even too long, so I think I'll just cut it off. An angle, because you don't want that peekabooing out. And then to close it, I need to put my glue, I like this one, here, and I need to run my glue here, being careful not to put too much so it doesn't smush out, and close my pocket. This makes the pocket a little bit less tight when you have that little gussety sort of thing. Okay, so that is that, and that's already a different one to the ones that I have already created. So there we go, we've done a new thing with you guys. Snip that at the top so we know. Now, what happens here is I get a piece of paper. Maybe we'll do that. We'll just do it on the one. You've seen me do it millions of times, but there's quite often some new people who haven't seen, so we need to share. And let me just say, let's take, is that one tall enough? It's not tall enough, so we can't take that one. We might take a piece of this here. So tear off my white edge first. And then I just put it on here, and I put a little marking here. And I tear down there. And I want to keep that image, so I just tear the bottom off. Although there's not much to tear off there. Oh, no, it's not going to tear. I'll just get my cutter. I think the cutter will be better. Because I can make sure then, compared to that edge, it's kind of straight. And then I need to measure, put that on there, here. And I think just to make sure it's straightish, I will say ish because my things are never straight, I'm going to use my cutter for the top and bottom. And so then what I need to do is grab a piece of glue paper. I need to slide that in there. And then I need to mush my glue all over here. I don't go quite right to the edge, because it doesn't cover right to the edge, the piece of paper. So what I'm going to do then is take this. I'm just going to quickly whiz around the exterior, the outer edges of the piece of paper, because sometimes I get little ears coming up because I haven't put glue in the right spot. Oh, yes, and that's it. So, normally I don't put the glue down that side. I'm going to have a little bit of a shorter pocket. Normally I would run just a bead of glue from the Tombow down there, but I've made a boo-boo. Doesn't matter. We'll just have a smaller pocket. See, I've probably glued all the way down there. Instead, I would have had a thinner line. And that's how you sort of cover it. So here, then I'll just snip it open. I think I'll open this one on the side. Just trim it and it opens up like so. And then do that so you remember. And then this side, this is a lovely recycled envelope. So I probably just maybe put just a little bit of sheet, a little bit of paper down there and leave that as it is. And then I'll do the same thing on this one and decide if I want to. I could even shorten it if I wanted to and fold it up and create another pocket. But there's so many pockets that you have to fill them all. So there we go. So that's how you deal with it once you've sort of done your basic structure. So let's see here. So then, that's just attached to a little envelope that I made. So let's take this one and I'll just show you. And that one I left like that. But this one we might leave. Isn't that pretty? I might glue it just down. There you go. They've started bashing. Might be a sign for me to end my video with the bashing. We'll do a little bit more. So I'm going to run this. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought I was going to be lucky today. If it's too much, I'll have to stop and come back. So that's just glued down there. How easy is that? And I'll leave that. It's got a nice big opening there, so that can be used to slide things in. And that's a tuck. Doesn't need any more. And then that side I could decide whether it's going to be a writing spot or a place I could decorate a little bit. So that's that one done. See how quick that is. We'll try and get away with one more. We will take, did I bring a brown long one? I used it already, did I? Okay, let's do the green. No, this one I wanted to do. I'll attach this one to the vellum. So let's grab some glue paper. Oh, so unlucky. Okay. So the attaching is very easy, and then it's just figuring out how to attach something else. So that's going to attach there. You can see I've left maybe a millimetre or more, I don't know. That's glued down there. And then I have this left over. But I'm not going to have enough to create a pocket with it. Although I could, I could just attach it and then collage on the other side without too much problem. But I thought maybe, let's see what other little envelopes I've got that I've made. That one's lovely. I could attach that one. Let's attach that one there. And I think, I think I might make it a tuck. So I'm going to use my Tombow and I'm going to glue here. I need to make some more of these envelopes. I've used them all for this sort of thing. And I'm going to glue that on here. I might not come down too far just in case I need to shorten and glue that. Yeah, you know, with the vellum you do need to jiggle it a little bit to make it stick, and that's a side tuck as well. I probably could have glued all of that and then just had this little flappy bit, but it doesn't matter. And then the vellum, I'm just going to leave that there open, and I can slide something in because it's a nice opening, and that's that. And then if we wanted to, we could go cray and add something else. Let's see. We could add something there if we wanted to. That's, oh no, then that's covered. Oh, it doesn't matter. It covers the vellum. Let me see. We didn't use the recycled one, did we? I could hinge a little baggie on there. No, maybe not. Or the other option is with, again, a digital. Take the digital. I think I might do that. Yeah, that's going to be good. So this is quite a complex one here. So just maybe I'll use this rule. I might. My other one's over there. When I say it's over there, it's literally half an arm's length away. So I am aware of the bashing. So if you guys can hear the bashing and it's annoying you, turn the volume down. That's my advice. Okay. Yeah, yes, guys, we hear you. We hear you. We know you're here. Whoop, whoop-de-doo. Sound like my aunt. She'd say something like that. Now, I'm going to trim this. I'm going to put that there. It also means that I don't have to do anything else there either. That helps. That's a great help in the lengthy time that it takes to make one. So I need to glue that there. I might even do it now. Do my snip. Sound like a doctor. Okay, and I might use a stronger glue. I tell you why. Because I'm gluing it to vellum and I just want to make sure it sticks. So I used Eileen's tacky glue. Eileen's, the one that dries quickly. I can't see where my crease is. I think it's there. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, so we've got our tuck there, and I can snip off the bottom if I need to. That folds over, and now here we need to create our, and I think, yes, that's going to be good. And it's crooked, so where am I most crooked? I have to trim top and bottom, I think. So I'm just going to run my glue. Now here you always run your glue along the flappy bit to make sure you don't, because there I don't need to get glue everywhere there. Okay, and so actually I just need to trim the top here. Come on, glue down. Everything needs to glue. Do as you're told, and snip at the top. So that way we have we know what it is. And isn't that pretty? I love how all those papers are working together. We have a lot of complexity here. I mean, this could be a very nice start of a envelope journal, really. But anyway, I'm just going to keep on making them. I'm going to turn it off the camera now, just because they're making so much noise and it's very distracting. I don't know if it's distracting you, but it's distracting me. If I do something that's interesting, I will turn the camera back on and show you what I did. So if not, have a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye.